Hey folks, welcome to Vandenbrick City. I've built a new harbour side jetty area, rebuilt and expanded my city square area behind this, and almost finished the sea walls and water on this side. This is the June update and I've got lots to show you, so let's get into it. I do still love my Dutch style canal boat I built for the last city. It was meant to be a water bus, so I built a waterfront bus stop for it. In Dutch they are actually just called water buses or water bussen. It's exactly the same as the English way of saying it. And I've added a lot more tyres and chains in the walls here as well. Looks more realistic, and one of my favourite features at the end is the tunnel. I had this before in the old city, but you couldn't really see it as well, and it has a mirror in the back which helps create the illusion of there being a tunnel. I've also got a tunnel sign there as well, and it is really effective. It really does look like there's a tunnel. I think it does. It's uncanny. I think it's just brilliant, so I'm glad to kind of put it back in the city like I had it before. I redid all the walls with more olive green to make it look more like algae, and there are more plants along the wall's edge as well. My kids have been playing with the boat, which is really nice, and I just quite like having it right at the front so you can see it. So I built the stop area with this light grey brick, which is the same size as the boat actually, but I don't really want to kind of block out the stop. I think it's quite nice being able to look at it and also having the boat being viewed on its own as well. I have these passengers waiting to get on with their luggage. Like I say, I really like the build. I liked having the arches underneath with the blue bricks at the back. It also has a few tyre chains, and I made it more ornate at one end with the staircase which takes you to street level. So I like it so much, I don't want anything in front of it, so I won't have the actual boat alongside. I think it's just better over there. I've kept that two-tone coloration for the sea with the lighter sections near the wall, although some of the tiles don't match in colour, but that's fine. Along this street, I've added some more street lights. They have posters at the base as well. They were ones I bought online. I also reused my custom street signs. I absolutely love them. They look so good. I also have custom Dutch car registrations as well, which I got from a Dutch website. That white car is actually a Lumi brick set and not Lego. It's very cool, and I don't mind including it in my city still. New to the city is the gift with purchase red furniture van. I think it's quite fitting in my city, the old style look of it. I have a brick built staircase into the water here. Onto this new harbour jetty section, and I'm really keen to show you this. There is a long walled bit here with lots going on. Two wooden jetties protruding from the wall and several boats. Standing back here, you can get a sense of the scale. I just really wanted to have a working, lived-in harbour area full of life and boats going about their day. There's still a lot to do, but getting this bit done was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be at this stage again, adding fun details and figures doing stuff. And in this build, I reused a lot of the parts from my railway station build from the old city. The Sugar Bomb cereal ad is one of my favourites, a timetable as well, and a clock with the seating area. The timetable is a custom Dutch one, which I got made online. I think it works really well, as river boats, the water buses, basically operate like real buses, and there are of course real timetables just like that. It's a very narrow section at the side. I built a white wall at the back, so it only leaves 5 studs for everything else, but it's crammed in enough little things here. I have this ticket desk here with the staff member checking tickets. I made this path over here, this guy with a package, and the round building is the ticket booth. I think this whole works really well. I really like the way the road looks with the chained end point. I do intend on displaying this once finished next year, so all comes apart in sections. And it's solidly built, nothing fragile. This side has this dad and his kid going fishing on this wee red boat. I have some other sailor type figures, but I didn't want to make it too busy, as I also like to be able to see the jetty itself. I think it makes an interesting thing to look at, so I'm conscious of not overdoing it. I haven't actually tiled underneath the jetty, but I will eventually. On the other side is this yellow rib, which is made into a wee dive boat with this couple getting ready to go scuba diving. And you can see the way this is all built here. The wall is built onto the plate and it sits flush with the edge of the wood bit here of the city. I built another slightly different version of the canal boat with a blue hull. You can see minor differences with the windows and the slopes. It's just down to the parts I have in my collection. I don't have all those windows. But I quite like having it slightly different, although I think when people look at it, they won't even realise it's different. Got some luggage and bags getting ready to load onto the boat. Various crew about the place as well. Sorry about the footage, I kind of messed this up. I can't crop it to make it bigger, but you can see another custom sign for the quayside, and on that wall I have those rubber wall defenders built into the back there. I think it looks quite realistic. Also an orange lifeboat. This wall is an L shape as it's the corner against the wood here and just slides in place. Same with all these sections. The opposing canal walls are all built on 16 by 32 base plates, so very straightforward to move into position. I still have more canal to build, but I'm waiting on transclear tiles for the water. Now City Square. I have modified this. I put the monument at the back on the right. I put the wooden wagon monument to the left. I had to rework the tiles. I bought those green pattern tiles from AliExpress. They weren't cheap, but totally worth it. Lego don't make anything like this, so I have no qualms about adding something like that to my city. I've added new street lights here too. The bridge connects over here. I will do it properly when I do this section of canal. I have this thin strip of 6 stud wide plates here. My plan is to build a flower market, a very crucial thing in Dutch cities, so I will be doing that soon to finish off this area. There's actually a fair bit of space, so I'll probably add a wee shop or a kiosk or something in there too for some food. Now, I spent ages doing this cobbled road and adding curbs either side, and I might change this again, typical, but I have a good idea, as I think I want to lose the Lego road plates over here on the left. I think this would be better if it were all cobbled on this side, so both lanes, and it's a lot of ingot pieces that I'll need. So I'm going to order more, and I have of course this section already. So what I'd like to replace the other side with is this ballasted track, which I can fill in and tile or add ingot pieces. I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm going to do with it, but this is 6 studs wide, which is exactly the width of this. And what I'd like to do is add a tram down here. And it's just uncanny really that Lego just released the beachside tram set on June the 1st. It's like they knew exactly what I needed in my city. And it has a seaside section, a wooden jetty, and the tram is clearly an old-fashioned sort of 1950s style one too. You couldn't make it up. I actually can't believe it. Will definitely be buying this and adding it to my city, although I will look to recolouring it, as I really don't want anything off the shelf in my city, but we'll have a look when I get it, we'll see. I never buy sets full price, so I'll have to wait a few weeks until this drops 20% or so on Amazon, and then I'll buy it. So I'm quite content with how this is all looking. This bit is close to being finished, although I do need to complete the corner. And my next thing to work on though is this seawall. I will be adding a fishing area with a crane and a dockside made of bricks. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.